Hi there everybody, I'm Andy and welcome back to another episode of Uru the Complete Chronicles, the standalone version of a game that is freely available online that you can download for free at mistonline.com, where you register and then download. And you can play, hopefully, with other people that are still there, if they're still there. A lot of friendly people in the Uru community. And or you can get a friend of yours to also register, download. You guys can play this together online and go exploring together. Now we're in Garishan, which means garrison. It's a maintainers training complex, the Guild of Maintainers. We got our key and we figured out how to turn power on. So now I'm going to go back down where I was before. And since I can't die, our key now opens up doors that previously wouldn't open, so we don't have to jump over silly crevices. Now we turn the elevators on too, so now we can use the elevators. Now what I love about Uru games is you're exploring. Wonderful atmosphere, beautiful things to see, and you're exploring another world. And there's puzzles to solve. But that's what the Myst universe was all about. The first Myst game, the second one Ribbon, Myst 3 known as Exile, then Uru, Myst 4, and then Myst 5. And it's all about exploring and puzzles. And if you like those type of games, and you've never played this before, what are you waiting for? You can do this for free. You don't even have to pay for this. So. And if you join the modding community that's here, there are a bunch of fan-made ages is what we call these, that fans like myself have made out there. And some of them that have been out there that have been made are pretty good. Some are very amateurish. Mine, I was able to make mine look really pretty, but content's kind of hard. If you think puzzles are hard to solve, try making up puzzles. That's a bit harder. So far, if you've liked what you've seen, you've not seen anything yet. Let's use this elevator. My elevator and turn around here. But let's go up. How about that? How about that? Look. Yo, dude, that's a huge building with spikes all on it, and it's turning around too, and whoa, what's going on? Alright, so now we're on top of the building that we originally linked to, and here, I'll show you a bug in the game that not too many people notice, but if you run up here to the rails, and you look down, instead of seeing the courtyard where we linked in, you see the ground rotating. It was a little oopsie on Cyan World's part, so but you can't jump over into it. So we're looking all around here. I took this age and I put it in the 2 different engines. I just wanted to try it out, and there's tools that allow you to import all the I can't talk today. Meshes, and all the materials and the textures and all that neat stuff. And you can then turn around and use them in other games. Put them in other SDKs. Now, when you do that, you can show off pictures of what you've done, but you really shouldn't. Cyan has asked, don't be incorporating in another game unless you talk to us first, get our permission. It's IP rights. It's all, and that's only considered. But I have put this world in the CryEngine 3 and in the, not Unreal 4.0, but 3.0, the UDK, and it will knock your socks off. This is pretty as it is. It looks pretty. But I was able to make, the copper on this thing highly reflective and everything, and it was just like, oh, wow. Matter of fact, I've got a couple of YouTube videos here on my YouTube channel. I don't have them in my Let's Plays, but if you click on just videos for all my videos, you'll have to go way back for a couple of years ago and find it, and you'll actually find Garishan in CryEngine 3. So. And here it is. This is what I created in CryEngine 3. This is Garishan in CryEngine 3. The meshes, of course, are all from the actual game over, and the blur effect that you're seeing was, from CryEngine itself. And this was just a test, just to see what it would basically look like. It doesn't have the vegetation or anything in it, but it does have the mass lighting effect, as you can see, and all the bump map textures. It just, really look really beautiful. So, sorry, I had to show it off. I did this several years ago. It was like, oh wow. Take a look at it. Okay, so if we go down to the end of this, we see it. This is like some huge forest world. And it's really pretty, even though, you know, most of the vegetation and stuff that we see are actually billboards. They're billboard and they're designed to rotate with your view, so it looks a little strange. But still, considering, you know, this was put out back in 2002, I think it was. It's really good for back then, and it's still very pretty to me. I mean, like the real-time water down there. It's like, oh, that's pretty. Okay, so how do we get off this contraption when we do? There's another one of those cloths over there. What we have to do is when this lines up with that, we have to run and jump onto it. And here it comes. Get ready. Run and jump. We're there. Now, the Ni Empire fell 250 years before this. So what it is over time, this thing is worn down. Now, the reason, you know, besides getting it because we're supposed to get these, like I said, they can act as a save point. If we jump and fall, our character will automatically use his Relto book and you'll safely teleport back to Relto. Well, instead of having to go through all what we went through to get back here again, we can just use that cloth and we'll appear here. So, alright, we want to go explore this really big building, man. Look at that, that's huge. Whoa, what's up there? What is that thing? We gotta wait for one of the bridges. There's 5 of them, I think. We gotta wait for one of these to get here. And again, we gotta run and jump. There's something cool down there, but you can't get into it. So we're not gonna jump down there just yet. So, like I said, it's very beautiful, man. I like the music. Now, do you absolutely have to come to this age first? No. It's a good idea to get your key first, though. But once you do that, very part of the very beginning, if you want to leave this age and go explore something else, yeah, absolutely you can. There's no real linear gameplay in Uru. You can do it pretty much in any way you want. There are certain things that you have to do first before you can do something else. But other than that, it's not that linear. Run and jump! Oh! Just made it! Now we can stand here and ooh, bye-bye, hi, way down there, and ride it. And at some point, somewhere in here, you'll hear some Bigfoot creature going or something like that. It makes you go, ooh, what's that? So you don't get to see it. So let's just run down the bridge here and get to the door. Let's get inside, because I know y'all want to, pretty as it is out here, I know y'all want to, you know, get inside. I tell you what, if we could do this for real life, one, it'd be too cool. I wouldn't never want to live back here at home. Well, I miss my family. I'd bring them with me. There you go. Yeah. But explore. Oh. But all the running around you do, you wouldn't be heavy like me. You'd be thin. Okay, man. So, like, what's up? What's up here? How do we open these doors? Hello? Ooh. They open up automatically. And the behavioral mod is supposed to get my character in there. Thank you. Little buggy sometimes. Oh, so it's like an airlock system. And now we've entered the building. So let's go up here. That's why we had to get the key. None of these doors would work. We wouldn't have been able to even get here without it. Oh, my screen flickered, don't know why. This is normally a very stable game, and you can run it on Windows, a 64-bit system, Windows 7. Don't know if it will run on Windows 8. I imagine it probably does. So. Oh, that's the other thing. The standalone version of this, the graphic size isn't configured for modern-day widescreen monitors. So you'll have to finagle with the graphics and stuff. That's if you buy the standalone version. The online version, they did change some stuff so it conforms more with widescreen monitors. So, okay, so what's this room, man? Ooh, that's what's this stuff. And you can't mess with any of this stuff. But however, we go here, we look at this window, it's some huge room with a wall, man. It's a training, this is training. And originally in the online version, when they first were going to have this online, when they first came out this game, there were game challenges. In other words, where you players, you climb the wall, and whoever got to the top of the wall first and stuff like that. You know, Team A, Team B, and stuff. So let's see. Here's another room. This room's different. It's like some sort of a conference room. There's screens and stuff on it. There's a map. It's a map of the structure you're in. And look what's here. And look, you can see the wall from a different angle. So it's pretty interesting. We'll come over here. Another one of those clocks. So we only got two more. See that symbol there? And you'll notice it's in this room. Even though this facility is used by the Guild of Maintainers, whose symbol is that? That symbol there, the pin, is the symbol of the Guild of Riders. The Maintainers and the Riders work closely together. It's made sense. Riders made the links to ages, and the Maintainers would test those ages to make sure they were safe. So here's a book. Now, to this game you will find notebooks of all sorts, and it's from the DRC that was originally trying to restore places and stuff like that. Now I'll read little short notes, but I'm not going to read these whole journals or anything like that. Again, you can get this game for free and play it, and if you enjoy reading in games, you will love this game. There's a lot of reading in here. But he says, title Garishon. It says, Simpson, don't mention anything about the upper area of the fortress. It's the upper area here. In your Garishon report, I don't want people wandering all over Teledon looking for that weird linking stone, Sharper. Okay. But anyway, he talks about what he found in this age and everything. So you can see there's a lot of reading. And if I sat here and read it, it would bore you guys to tears. So come, and I already know what it says anyway. So get the game and you can read it. Let's continue our exploring. Now basically there's 3 rooms. This area is set up like in half of it there are 3 rooms that are exactly the same as they are on the other side. A couple of rooms will have something slightly different. Now this room here is a little bit different from the one online. Okay? And I'll show you why in a minute, or in a little bit here. I'm not going to do it just yet. But in the standalone version of this game, if I walk over to there, you can walk into it, and all of a sudden, you get whisked away, and you get put inside a maintainer suit, and that becomes part of your wardrobe if you want to keep it on. In the online version of the game, this little thing has been dropped down to where you can't walk in there. I don't remember why they made it to where you couldn't do that. I do know they had to convert the standalone version to what we call the MOUL version, this online live version, because they had to add in all the network coding and all that other stuff. But when you create these ages, you have to do things keeping in mind that other people are going to be playing the game at the same time. So like that door, when it opened, it needs to open for everybody. Even if someone's over in Bangladesh and is playing this game, they're standing right there, that door needs to open. When it opens for me, it needs to open for them right then and there too. So, okay, there's hallways connecting these rooms together. But there's a second conference room, a second training room. But if I remember right, the second conference room has something else in it, so we're going to go look at that really quick. Only one of them has a cloth in it, though. Let's look here. Is it this one? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, now in this conference room, we find another notebook, and this one says key. So this notebook's going to tell you all about your key and what it does and everything, so you can read that. Also, if we walk over here, we find a linking stone. I'm not going to use it right now. It takes us to another age that we haven't started to explore yet, called Teledon. Teledon is filled with huge mushrooms. Okay, now as the last part of my Let's Play for this episode, I'm going to go into the equipping room and get the maintainer suit put on. Let's run. Also, in the online version of this game, there's something that you won't find in the offline version, and it's a calendar. And it was really cool when we were playing this game first time online. When they first put it out, it was something they added to your Relto, and what it was is it was these sparkly looking thing that could be all anywhere. And each month we got a new one, and it was put randomly somewhere, either in the cabin or in one of these ages. And it was really cool when a new one came out, because we knew we had to go find it. You didn't know where it was, unless of course you had friends that would spoil you or whatever. And I can tell you that here in Gorishan, there was one. You would find it. So I won't tell you where in case you play the online version. So, but anyway, see this suit here? Yeah, we're going to put one of these on. It's a maintainer suit. Are you ready? Step in here. Oh, you lose control. Thing drops down and your leg. And then after a second, it gives you back control. Now, if I hit the F1 key, I'm no longer wearing that yellow shirt or anything. It's like, why, Andy, you have changed quite a bit. Now, I tell you what, this suit, I don't know about you, but if someone came down the street looking at me, you know, wearing something like that, my first thought would be like, the Borg are here. Run! Resistance is futile. Alright, unfortunately, there's nowhere else for you to go. I mean, you could go back outside, go to that rock pinnacle where the journey cloth was that we touched, and there's that other door down there, but that door is called the journey door, and it will not open until we have touched all the cloths. We've only found 6, and I know where the 7th one is, and we can't get to it from here. So we're pretty much done here. So let's link back to Relto. Plus the other thing is the suit I'm wearing is starting to get stuffy. I gotta get out of this alien suit. I want to be in some alien suit. So we link back here to Relto. Hey, take a look at it. Check it out, man. That's like, ooh, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my wardrobe here. It's a perfect example of using the wardrobe to change back into clothing that you didn't want to wear, but you wanted to get it. So that's what you look like when you wear it. It's like, the Borg! You know, so. Okay, first thing we're going to do, take off the helmet. Oh, wait, I forgot. Unless you got the mod, there's a mod that a fan made that allows you to wear the suit without the helmet. We have to actually change our clothes first. It'll automatically take the helmet off. I was just trying to take the helmet off. I can't do that. Okay. So I was wearing like, here, well, I'll put on this shirt. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to change my shoes. I like these shoes. And I'll leave the gloves off. Oh man, it changed my hair. No, that's my hair. That's my hair. Okay. Now let's go back to the shirt. I like jeans. But, let's see. I'm going to put on a green shirt. A little less thick. There we go. Look like Safari Sam. There we go. Okay. Let me change it out. When you get back in the game, if you hit F1, you'll see your character, you see yourself, and you'll see that you're no longer wearing that suit. However, if you want to put that suit back on, okay, you can go back to the wardrobe and you can put it back on. So, alright, so that was pretty much Gorishan for right now. We'll explore another age in the next episode of Uru the Complete Chronicles. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed seeing something strange and new. And in the next episode, I'm going to show you something strange and new again. So I hope you have a great day. Stay safe. Love you. Bye-bye.